So the folks at Gaciron sent me this bike light to test out for you. This right here, it's their V9DP-2000. Just as a note, kind of a premium box system. Pulls out. Looks like they've taken a lot of thought in this. Almost feels like opening of an iPhone case. Looks like, oh, nice. Nice powerful air. Here's the light, looks like. Got this blue feature. Yeah. We've got the cable system. Now look at that, there's 2 USB ports. This touts that it's also something that you can use as a charging bank, so I think I can plug in a variety of devices right here. We've got the light. We've got a mounting system here. Yeah. We got some sort of a cable and another cable. It's in a combination of English and Chinese, it looks like. So let's figure out this bike light. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to install this. And it does really a nice job if I were just to install it right here underneath. This is using the standard mount. But my gut says that this is not going to work because this light, if you look at the cutoff light, it's designed to be this way on your bike because you can see the cutoff right here. Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna get lots of light above and not down where you want it. And so I think that's our issue. So this is going to be a light that you're going to light on top of your bike. So I'm going to install it right here on my bike, and let's see how that goes. All the other Gaciron lights that I've used, I've never done the mount top. I've always done the undercarriage mount, and so we're going to see how this goes. I haven't used this kind of a mount. It really looks pretty stout. I'm pretty impressed with it. So you can see here. What it's got is I've attached it right here, and then this jobber here, if I just tighten this down, then I should be able to get a really nice light. So let's tighten it down. This is the, looks like this is actually for, this is an off-on switch. So this is gonna have some cables going to it. So I've installed the remote right here. Now this one, I'm much happier with a wireless remote because this is going to then plug into the light once I install it. I'm charging it right now because it doesn't seem to want to turn on. Probably just came without that. But I'm going to have a cable. This cable is going to have to snake somewhere. Yeah, and you can see I've got a couple other Gaciron lights that I'm testing out. I've got different remotes for those. But those are wireless, and so this one's wired. Maybe this produces a lot more light, and so that's the advantage of this light. We'll see. I'll give it a test. So I've hooked up the light here. I've got it fully charged and I've hooked up the remote. But one thing I'm just noticing about the remote, and this cable is long and gets in the way. You know, if I was gonna keep this long term, I would probably run it through the cable housing here or something like that so it's out of the way. But like this is gonna dangle, and if I'm not, this is gonna dangle and I'm not gonna always use this light, maybe. I'm not sure I'm a fan yet. I still need to see how it does out in the light, and it is kind of hanging right off over my Garmin right here. My overall impressions of this light. You know, I also tested out the Gaciron 3000 Raptor, and I like the beam pattern of this one better. I'm not sure what it is about this light that makes it a better beam pattern, but in the dark, this one was really pretty amazing. I think the beam was more focused than the Raptor. I had them both on the bike at the same time. I did have an issue that it popped off while I was riding, so I was concerned about that, and I discovered user error. I had too many things hooked up to my bike at the same time, and then the little lever, see, I actually took the thing off here. This little lever here was depressed underneath my bike computer, and then it's just easy to pull off, and it just popped off while gravel riding. But if you hear that it clicks in, so you've got to make sure this little lever is up. That is true of all of the Gaciron lights, is they have the same mount system. Again, one thing I have said before, I really like the fact that this can twist. So I really see this as a great use case if I'm on a mountain bike. I want to just put it on the top of my mountain bike, and I want to just use it. Just put it on there and just leave it. It's a great light. The manufacturer who sent me the light, they also said that there's a kind of a special going on if you buy this light, and you get a second light free. So make sure you click on the link in the show notes.